even when I'm down. Got my head in the clouds and my feet on the ground. I got big dreams.
Yeah, we got big dreams here at the GeniusLab. Thank you for tuning in. This is your self-empowerment trainer, Toby Christensen, and we are having a good time here in the studio, having fun and working on Impact and Inspiration Part 2. Today, we're going to talk about the 3 aspects of a powerful impact and 3 aspects of powerful inspiration. These are things to really think about as you move forward. Somebody asked me, like, who is this for? And, you know, it's for people who maybe feel stuck, maybe feel a perfect example is a friend of mine who is a corporate guy, was sent home to work from home back in March with the whole COVID thing. And he said, you know, I've had a taste of freedom now. This was like 3 months later. He was requested back to work. And he said, I've had a taste of freedom now. I don't think I can go back and do this. And people who have had their entrepreneurial button pushed and they're ready to do something big in the world, they're not used to figuring this stuff out. You know, they're used to showing up at work, having an assignment, doing the job, and then doing the next thing. And so this is for people who are waking up. This is for people who are waking up to freedom and want to create something for themselves and want to do it well and want to be received and want to be authentic and want to be powerful. And so that's who this is for. And if you're one of those, keep listening. If not, hey, rock and roll, man. Turn on some Led Zeppelin or something. I don't know. Anyway, so let's get to it. 3 aspects of powerful impact. You know, everybody has an impact, right? You walk into the room, you feel a person's presence. Sometimes it's dynamic and bold. Sometimes it's weak and timid. Sometimes you see a person and you feel sorry for them because they don't think well of themselves. They don't contribute to conversations. It's as though they don't have anything worthwhile to offer to the world. And that's such a sad thing to see because everybody is born a genius and it's the job of the village, which is the culture, to acknowledge and support the genius that resides in each and every one. This is a wisdom from a very ancient culture from West Africa, and it's a powerful thing. So let's look at what it takes to be powerful. Like, what does it take to make an impact? Okay, the first thing, there's 3 things that I think are the most important. First, you got to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, no one's going to believe in you. Okay. The second thing is you have to have a commitment to your mission. You have to have a commitment to what you're doing and why you're here. And third, you need to be dedicated to your plan. Now, a lot of people have the first 2 down. That's pretty, it's not super common, but it's not unusual for a person to like really have an idea of who they are and have self-confidence and stuff like that. And then a lot of people are kind of like, well, this is what I'm here for. I get that. I have not met anyone yet on our first consultation that actually has a plan, like a written plan. Oh, well, I'm just going to do this, and then, all the people will come. And guess what? It doesn't work that way. When I opened my first coffee bar, I did it that way. It was really bizarre, man. It took me a long time to build my clientele. The second and third, I made a plan. I had a story. I had a marketing plan. I had a way to reach out. I had people that I was reaching out to let them know who we were, what we had, and why they should come. And it made a big difference, made a huge difference. So actually being dedicated to a plan and actually having a plan is really important. And I do it in story form. So that's 3 aspects, and we'll go back into these a little bit. We'll just touch on them. Then three aspects of powerful inspiration are clarity, which I define as the quality of being easy to see, easy to hear, and easy for your image to be acknowledged. Okay. In other words, if you come in at, let's say, well, like I'm working with Final Cycles. Okay. They're a nonprofit whose mission is to eradicate plastic waste in the world. And when we show up, we have a very clear message. We have a very sharp image. In other words, this is what we do. And it's very easy to get excited and inspired by because people know exactly what we're going to do. We are going to eradicate plastic waste through the pyrolysis system. And we are going to educate people on how to live plastic free. And we are going to do everything we can to make communities plastic free. This will help wildlife. This will help air. This will help water quality, on and on and on. Okay? So clarity is really important for inspiration because if people want to get excited about something, it needs to be clear. So have you ever heard anybody go, well, I'm sort of thinking about blah, blah, blah. It's hard to get very excited about that. But when someone goes, okay, here's what we're doing. We're coming in, we're da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and you go, oh, shit, man, that sounds so fun. Let's do it. Which leads us to the second phase of having a powerful inspiration, and that's excitement. Okay? And I define that as a feeling of great enthusiasm and eagerness. Okay? It's like you want to get on board now. And the third aspect of inspiration is reward. Now, it's interesting because a lot of people that I work with are in the nonprofit sector, and they're like, oh, we just do this because we love the world or we love the universe or we love God or whatever. But the bottom line is on an energetic reality, okay, if you only give and you never receive, you are out of balance. You are out of energetic balance. If you drive your car and you don't put gas back in it, you're going to run out of fuel. Okay. And this is why you see such high burnout in the nonprofit sector. You see people who work their ass off and they're very excited about something, but they never get anything in return. And sometimes it's because they don't want it. But the thing that's important is to get it. So hopefully the administrators make it a point to reward the people in the organization, even if they're volunteering their time, because there needs to be reciprocity. There needs to be an energy exchange. So let's go back to like what, in terms of aspects of power, like if you want to have a powerful impact, step one was believe in yourself. What does that mean? Okay. And I've broken it down into a couple of things. Like one is there's a thing called the 6 C's, or there's a 5 C's, a 4 C's, and a 6 C's. I use the 6th one. And basically what it is it's competence, which is if you want to believe in yourself, you've got to have competence. In other words, the ability to do something successfully and efficiently. You need to have confidence, and that's the internal sense of positive self-efficacy and self-worth. You have to have connection. It's important to be able to have a positive bond with people and institutions, and that it is bidirectional. In other words, I just talked about reciprocity. You give and you receive. You talk and you listen, okay? So that's connection. Character, which is basically a respect. You know, there's lots of things like good character, bad character. I tried to stay away from the good and bad duality thing. But character in a general sense is about respect, having respect for social and cultural rules and standards. Kind of understanding correct behavior and integrity, you know, whatever that is in the organization or the community that you're working in. 5 is compassion, which is a sense of sympathy and empathy for others. And then contribution, which is the part that's played by a person who brings about a particular result. In other words, you contribute to whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Maybe you do their books for them if you're an accountant. Maybe you do music, like I started with Final Cycles doing music for them. And it was really fun to contribute in that way. So that's what it is to believe in yourself. Competence, confidence, connection, character, compassion, and contribution. Then we get down to commitment to your mission. Okay? I look at a mission as a strongly felt aim, ambition, or calling. In other words, you have something you want to do. Final cycles again. We want to eradicate plastic waste, and we want to educate the world on the plastic crisis so that we don't recreate it, and we find new ways, better ways, less polluting ways to live in the world. And hopefully that's plastic free. The thing about plastic, when they started manufacturing it like crazy back in the 50s, is that they made it to last forever and didn't think about what was going to happen when people were done with it. From there, we got into single-use plastics, and then the shit hit the fan, and we got 8 billion plastic bags in the world. Anyway, that's commitment to your mission. And that is the dedication to make it happen. That's hanging in there. That's being in the trenches. That's doing the deal. That's going to have a huge impact, because when people see you committed to your mission, that commitment's going to grow. It's infectious, right? And then dedication to your plan. This is the deal where this is where most people falter, including myself. You make a plan, and then it's great for a week, and then all of a sudden other things come up, or I'm going to do this better, or, oh, this is more fun, or, oh, I'm just too damn tired, or I've been working so hard, I need a day. There's a million excuses that will pop up, and resistance will pop up, especially if it's something really important. So dedication to your plan is a big deal. And what that's going to do is that's going to make an impact, because people are going to see your dedication, and that's going to inspire them. Impact naturally inspires. And that's the beautiful thing about this combination, is that it feeds itself. This is not like every step of the way is something new that you have to rebuild from the beginning. This feeds itself. When you believe in yourself and you're committed to your mission and dedicated to your plan, it's infectious. People go, holy shit, man, look at that guy. Look at that gal. Boy, they know what they're doing. They love what they're doing. They're passionate about what they're doing, and I want to be part of it. So that's it's such an important thing, and it's such a powerful thing. Now, when we get to that inspiration, after we've seen someone who really believes in themselves, and hey, for those of you who are a little insecure or think that being confident is braggadocious and not cool, get over it, okay? People are looking for leaders, and leaders are remember, we still have compassion and contribution in there, and character and connection, Competence and confidence are just where it comes from. And if I am going to look for a leader, I'm going to look for someone that's confident and competent, okay? Oh my God, I don't want some idiot at the control panel. That would suck. So once we're making the impact, then all of a sudden the inspiration comes in, and people see the clarity of our mission and what we want to do and what we're all about. And you really want to be able to articulate, clarity is about what is it that you're inspired to do and why. This is what we want to do and why. We want to eliminate plastic because it's killing species on the planet by the dozens every day. And we will have a human extinction issue if we don't do something about it. So there's the deal right there, and that's pretty fucking clear. So what is it that you're inspired to do, and why are you doing it? Walk your talk. Show people what to do. Okay, there's a million bosses out there that can blah 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 blah, but show me what to do. Lead by example, okay? Not by order. And then the third thing about clarity is, why is it worth doing, okay? What is the benefit to yourself and the world? Well, the benefit to me in, again, staying on task with final cycles is that I will be healthier, I will be happier because I'm healthier if I do this. So that's my personal benefit, okay? And the thing is that we'll have greater life on the planet. We'll have clean oceans. We'll have clean waterways. We'll have clean land. We won't have toxic aquifers because landfills are pouring into it. So That's the key to impact and inspiration. And it's just something I wanted to share with you on this podcast, because we're working through, for the next month or so, we're going to be doing different aspects of impact and inspiration. I'm going to be offering a program here in the next couple weeks that you can sign up for and work with me one-on-one, so that we can help you receive, believe in yourself, be committed to your mission, help you create a dedicated plan, help you find clarity, excitement, and figure out how to reward yourself for the great things that you do in the world. That's it for now. Have a fantastic day and keep looking up.